Hey, time to bring in the host of Inside Texas Politics, seen each week here on our station, Jason Whiteley, also the co-host of a podcast you'll find on our website. It's called Yalitics. Jason, I got to ask you about this. Governor Abbott turning his attention as of late to education, and for the first time, he's leading a push for school vouchers. Hasn't that been a divisive issue for Republicans?
Yeah, it really has, Mike. Good to see you again. This has really divided Republicans in the cities versus Republicans in the rural areas, simply because there are more private schools in cities than there are in rural areas. That's why rural Republicans want to maintain public education. But now that Governor Abbott says he would support giving vouchers, public school or public taxpayer money to private schools so kids can essentially get school choice, this is going to be interesting to see how this plays out. Rural Republicans have a massive influence in the Texas legislature, so it's likely that a voucher bill or two will surface next January when the lawmakers get back to Austin. How far will it go? I mean, Mike, remember back for years and years, Republican leaders in the state resisted open carry. But when that political wind changed last year, that quickly passed. So who knows what will happen with this?
Yeah, from a divisive issue to one that could be a rallying point for Republicans. Let's talk about this since we're here. Nearly 2 weeks now since that leaked draft opinion overturning Roe v. Wade came out. And even though it's not official, a lot of folks are already preparing for a post-Roe world. Is Texas ready for that?
Yeah, politically, Mike, Republicans cannot wait to deliver on this campaign promise. They have promised for decades now. But in reality, in Texas, this is going to have some problems when it's actually enacted here, simply because more than a quarter of women in this state who are of childbearing age, they don't have insurance. And that rate is the highest in the nation. So there's an issue there with that. So the other problem with this is the state has also capped Medicaid benefits. So many of these women, if they get pregnant, they could end up at the county hospital. And if they can't pay their bills there, then that will fall on taxpayers to pay those bills. So you can bet this is something the legislature will likely address next session, if not before.
Yeah, more to talk about there for sure. Jason, always good to see you, brother. To see more, check out Inside Texas Politics. You can catch it right here on KIII every Sunday morning at 5.